Sweden. Well, I hardly watched anything in Sweden. I just watched Norway and Hungary.
Well, I think Sweden got it perfectly right on Saturday. I think the two best songs did go through. I really like Soldiers, both Soldiers and the song called Soldiers.
It wasn't the best Swedish semi-final ever, was it? Ulrik was clear, and to be honest, shouted out for me from the clips, was always going to qualify, but what can you do?
And I really enjoyed Shout It Out as well.
David, whatever. It's fine, it's probably the best song on the semi.
People thought Timotei. I mean, nobody cares about Timotei.
Always went into the other room to see Timotei, which weren't very impressive.
You know, they liked their song last time, nobody cares about them. And as for Mimi O...
Frankly, I think Timotei were lucky to even make it to Andrew Hansen with what they had. And also I'm concerned that Sarah Dawn Finer's dresses are getting less sparkly each week. I don't want it less. More is more with glitter, Sarah.
As for Norway, well, they say a pessimist is never disappointed, and I was pessimistic because I thought Plumbo would run away with the whole thing, and I've been saying so for weeks. And I was wrong, and I'm delighted. It was clear, I mean, they made it to the super final, but it was clear from the first televotes that it wasn't going to happen, and that it would be a clear victory for Tuji with Stay, which I think is a clever choice, even though it only came second in its original semi-final. I think it's a clever choice. I think it has, pop flavour, oriental touches, very good. I think it'll qualify, and at least mid-table, and I'm happy with it, and I give it a 6 out of 10.
None of my favorites made it to the super final in Norway, and I'm quite happy that the Disney thing didn't win. But on the other side, I think the winner is annoying, and I'm giving it 3 points.
Norway! And there was actually some sense in Norway this year. They actually made a logical decision. And really I'd have been happy with anything except Ola Nordman. And they only put him 4th! So fabulous! And I adored the song that came second as well, Somewhere Beautiful. So good work Norway, a very strong final and a strong winner. And I give the Norwegian entry this year 8.
Now, I didn't see the Hungarian final, as the poem on our website shows. However, I did think the best song won based on the semi-finals. I think it's a good song. I'm worried about the performance. I don't think he's very charismatic. It's not great singing, but then it is a small television studio, so who knows? In the big stadium, maybe it'll turn into Coldplay-style stadium rock glory, or it'll turn into Love Bugs-style embarrassment and indifference. Who knows? But the song, 7 out of 10. Maybe even potential for more if they do it right on stage.
If what won the Hungarian final is what most people wanted to see win, then I'm glad I didn't really see any of the Hungarian process, because I don't see what people find so great. It's just mediocre, and he looks like a smelly old has-been. So I'm just going to give the Hungarian entry 4.
Hungary had some quite good songs in there and very outstanding performances, and I like the winner, and Compact Disco gets my 7.
Big surprise in Iceland, 4th year in a row, the last song in the running order won. It's okay. It's nowhere near as dramatic as it needs to be for the performance that they give, but maybe they'll vamp up the arrangement somehow, I don't know, or the English language might help. We have no idea really, it could change so much, but at the minute, I give it a cautious 5 out of 10, but maybe it'll get better.
Iceland had a strong final in their fabulous new venue that housed most of the entire population of the country. And the winner wasn't my top favourite. My top favourite was Regina, obviously. But I like the winner. I don't know how it'll do at Eurovision. It could be top 5 or it could stay in the semi. And I'm very curious to hear it in English. I think that'll be important. But for now, I'm going to give Iceland's entry 7.
Iceland, that was a nice final, very charming, and the winner is Jonsi and Greta, and I like them very much, and it's something very interesting coming from Iceland this year, and it's getting my 8.
And then, well, Germany, something happened, I don't know.
Germany has done a very good job with sending Shelley out finally, and the finalists are Ornella DeSantis and Roman Lob, and I'm interested who will go to Baku in the end. Today we will have the Belarus final from Minsk. On Thursday, Germany will hold its national final in Cologne. Friday we'll have a Finnish semi. The Saturday will be very busy with Italy holding a Sanremo final in Sanremo, Latvia will have a final, Ukraine will have a final, and semi-finals in Estonia, Lithuania and Sweden. On Sunday there will be the Georgian final from Tbilisi. See you next week for This Week.